In the eastern US, here in Europa. Colonel, your objective today is to seize and hold the uplinks in this sector, ensuring full spectrum dominance for all offensive operations.
Operation Augustus is go. Repeat, Operation Augustus is go. Forward elements entering battle space. Uplink positions are confirmed. Units inbound on the Z.
Endwar here. All machines ready.
Saber here. Securing uplink central.
This is Cutie. Hunters on the ground.
Confirmed. Letting loose.
Check Alpha. We have secured it. Units entering the battle space.
Endwar here. Destination reached.
Confirm. On the move.
Center quadrant. Eyes on Blackfoot gunships.
Grab the uplink. Confirm.
We. Disengaging.
Jawohl. Moving.
Transport prepped to deploy. Units inbound on the Z. Check Lima. Hostiles have secured uplink.
Engage hostiles.
This is Cutie. Marksman on the ground.
This is Voltaire. Holding at position.
Negative here. We're scoring damage. That's a kill.
Disengaging.
This is Hickler. All machines ready.
Voltaire here. We've lost an archer.
This is Kepler. Marksman deployed.
Hostile destroyed.
This is Voltaire. Artillery fire on our position.
Hostile destroyed.
Disengaging.
Eyes on PD-6 Rottweiler combat drones.
We've lost a drone. Confirmed. In transit. In transit, Central.
Moving out. On the move, Central.
On the move, Central.
Endwar here. All machines ready.
Eyes on JSF Pioneers. Transports prepped to deploy.
Voltaire here. We've lost an archer.
Units inbound on the Z.
Confirmed. In transit.
Hickler here. Waiting for orders.
This is Voltaire. I'm not coming out of this.
This is Saber. Securing the uplink.
Check East Quadrant. Eyes on Schwarzkopf tanks.
Engage hostiles. Jawohl.
Endwar here. Holding at position.
Negative here. We're engaging. This is Cutie. He's launcher delivered.
Check Bravo. Uplink is secure. Transports prepped to deploy. Eyes on M23 Spartan artillery. Units entering the battle space.
This is Loire.
We are engaging.
Check Unit 3. They're outmatched.
This is Saber. Taking fire and we have no cover.
This is negative. We made a kill.
Confirmed.
Check East Quadrant. Eyes on fastback IFVs.
This is Hickler. This is Farm. Archers deployed.
This is negative. We're engaging.
This is Hickler. Artillery fire on our position.
This is Berry. Hunters on the ground.
This is Loire. CC.
Reinforcements ready to deploy. Check Unit 4. They're at risk. Center quadrant. Eyes on U.S. Army troops. Check East quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Jawohl. Disengaging.
Disengaging.
Jawohl. Disengaging.
Disengaging.
Field, engage.
This is Mr. Clark. All machines ready.
East quadrant. Eyes on Blackfoot gunships. Check East quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Uplink has been notified.
Hostile destroyed.
Understood and confirmed.
Jawohl. Disengaging.
CC.
Units entering the battle space.
This will be good. This is Noir. Second machine lost.
Check Delta. Uplink is secure. Units entering the battle space. Battle space deployment is at maximum.
Grab the uplink. Confirm.
Disengaging.
This is Miss Tula. All machines ready.
Check Sierra. Uplink secured by hostiles.
Miss Tula here. In position. Hickler here. In position.
Hostile neutralized.
CC. Moving.
Confirm. On the move.
On the move, Central. CC. Moving.
Northeast quadrant. Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on V-120 Valkyrie.
Moving out.
Confirmed in transit.
Southeast quadrant. Eyes on JSF combat engineers.
Corridor here. In position. In transit, Central.
Check Unit 9. They're outmatched.
Cobalt here. Destination reached.
CC. Moving. Noir here. Holding at position.
This is safe. Securing uplink central.
Northeast quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Destination reached.
This is Corridor. In position. Understood here. In position.
Cobalt. We are opening fire on hostiles.
Confirmed. Letting loose.
Check East quadrant. Hostile neutralized. East quadrant. Hostile destroyed. Check Foxtrot. We have secured it. Center quadrant. Kinetic strike detected. Check Alpha. Spike has crashed uplink.
This is Corridor. 3 birds still up.
Negative here. Zero machines operable. Relating evac central.
This is Palm. Inbound to extraction.
This is Bug. Inbound to extraction.
Hostiles deploying. Eyes on B-25 Goshawk.
This is Bitzek. Archers deployed.
Eyes on U.S. Army troops.
Jawohl. Engage.
Confirmed in transit.
Confirm. On the move. This is Palm. Survivors on board and we are lifting off.
This is Bug. All survivors are loaded. Lifting off now. This is Mozart. You have the survivors that are coming in.
Affirmative. Blaster.
Hostiles are deploying. East quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
This is Hickler. Waiting for orders.
This is Bug. Survivors loaded. Outbound. This is Mozart. Survivors loaded outbound.
Our fire has negligible effect.
Hostiles deploying.
This is Palm. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
East quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Target confirmed.
Northeast quadrant. Hostiles deploying. Center quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Confirmed. Letting loose.
East quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Confirm. Letting loose.
CC. Let it
Northeast Quadrant. Eyes on JSF combat engineers. Check East Quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Pistoleka. It's just like the simulator said.
Understood here. Engaging the enemy. Falling back.
Northeast Quadrant. Hostiles deploying.
Almost here. Attack is ineffective.
East Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
This is Noir. Engaging the enemy.
Hostiles deploying. East Quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Understood here. Engaging the enemy.
Hostiles deploying. Eyes on P-25 Goshawk. East Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Confirmed. Letting loose.
Hostiles are deploying.
Noir. Our fire is ineffective, Central.
Confirmed. Letting loose.
East Quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Almost here. Superficial damage only. Looking out.
Check Northeast Quadrant. Hostiles are deploying. Check East Quadrant. Hostile neutralized. We have one, Colonel. We did it, Colonel. We just put the American dream to bed. After action report for your review.
The strategic display is updating now. Here are the results of the past week's operations. Homeland engagements favored us. We fought well on the American front.
Citing that Israel has no desire to prolong the current war, Prime Minister Yossi Elon today announced the suspension of Citing that Israel has no desire to prolong the current war, Prime Minister Yossi Elon today announced the suspension of all military hardware sales to foreign powers.
Here in our homelands. We will Colonel, your task is to infiltrate and critically damage Ramstein Air Base. It is of immense strategic value, and I will see it reclaimed for the glory of Europa. Once again, your adversary is Colonel Nick Salvatore of the 23rd Mechanized.
Operation Centurion is go. Repeat, Operation Centurion is go. Special operation teams inbound. Targets are marked on radar. Units inbound on DZ. We are running low on reserves, Colonel.
Einstein. Barges deployed.
On the way.
Check center quadrant. Eyes on U.S. Army troops.
Confirm. On the move.
CC, on the move. Force center. Confirm. On the move.
Transports ready to deliver reinforcements. Units entering the battle space.
This is Heckler. All machines ready.
Check East quadrant. Eyes on Blackfoot gunships.
C, reduce the travel.
Check Unit 4. They're in trouble. North quadrant. Eyes on C-185 mobile command vehicle.
Confirm. Pull back.
This is Judy. Hunters on the ground.
Check Unit 2. They'll take losses. Check Unit 1. They're in trouble.
This is Sabu. Ready for our orders. This is understood. We're in position.
Confirm. Jawohl. Understood.
C, reduce the travel.
Center quadrant. Eyes on PD-6 Rottweiler combat drones.
Heckler here. In position.
CC, on the move. This is Noir. All machines ready.
Transport fueled and ready to deploy.
Heckler here. Jawohl. Moving.
Jawohl, on the move. This is Noir. On the move, Silver.
Hostile destroyed.
Confirmed. Let's move.
Eyes on Schwarzkopf tanks.
Holding at position.
Confirm. Letting you.
Check Unit 1. They're at risk. Units inbound on DZ. We are running low on reserves, Colonel.
This is Heckler. Affirmative. Bring it down.
Noir here.
Check Lima. Objective destroyed.
Holding at position.
This is Vistula. Waiting for orders. Moving out.
Eyes on U.S. Army troops.
Corridor here. All birds shall be green.
Heckler here.
Toggles here. All machines are good. Noir here. Holding at position. Noir here.
Reinforcements loaded and on call.
Affirmative. Bring it down.
This is Corridor. All birds shall be green. We're in position. Confirm Clancy.
Units inbound on DZ. Check Whiskey. Objective destroyed.
Confirmed. Annihilate them.
Easier now, Silver.
Check center Center Quadrant. Eyes on JSF combat engineers. Check Sierra. Objective destroyed. Raid successful. We just put the American dream to bed.
The strategic display is updating now. Here are the results of the past week's operations. Homeland engagements favored us. We sabotaged one of their bases. We made progress in America.
Thousands of American citizens filled the streets. Thousands of American citizens filled the streets, risking police reprisals to protest their government's war on Europe.
Here in our home in the eastern U.S. In the homelands. Colonel, I am determined to attack the enemy en masse in this sector. Your battle group will engage him in force and annihilate him in detail. I will not suffer the occupation of our homeland a moment longer.
Operation Centurion is go. Repeat, Operation Centurion is go. All units ready to move out. Awaiting orders. Weapons are free. Cock and lock. Units inbound on DZ.
This is Noir. All machines ready. On the move, Settler.
This is Galileo. Marksman delivered.
This is Tycho. Marksman deployed.
Center Quadrant. Eyes on Blackfoot gunships.
Confirming. Moving out.
Affirmative. Confirmed.
Disengaging. Affirmative. Confirmed. Disengaging.
Check Center Quadrant. Hostile eliminated. Eyes on M118 fastback.
Disengaging.
Transport front deployed.
Jawohl. Disengaging.
Check Unit 5. They're in trouble.
Factor here. Artillery fire on our position.
Voltaire here. All systems show.
Check East Quadrant. Eyes on U.S. Army troops.
This is negative. Does a kill.
Confirmed. Letting loose.
Understood here. We're in position.
Hostile destroyed. Check Unit 4. They're in danger. Check Unit 5. Extraction requested. Check Unit 3. They're in trouble.
This is Chopin. Bound to extraction. Jawohl. Disengaging.
Jawohl. Engage.
Hitler here. All machines out of action. Send extraction now.
Units inbound on DZ.
This is Voltaire. We've lost a drone.
This is Chopin. Inbound to extraction.
Confirmed. Clancy. This is Voltaire. We've lost an Archer.
Check Unit 3. Extraction ordered.
Destination reached. Voltaire here. We've lost a drone.
Check Unit 6. They're at risk.
CC rolling back.
This is Chopin. Survivors on board and we are lifting off. Chopin. Survivors on board and we are lifting off.
Transports ready to deliver reinforcements.
This is Manganev. Enemy is taking damage.
This is Stefan. Approaching target.
Confirmed in transit.
This is Manganev. That's a kill.
Understood and confirmed.
Hostile eliminated.
This is Mosan. We have the survivors that are coming in.
This is Chopin. Survivors loaded. Outbound. This is Chopin. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
CC, moving.
Check West Quadrant. Hostile destroyed. Check Unit 9. They're in trouble.
CC, engage hostiles.
This is Manganev. Enemy is taking damage.
Understood here. In position.
Check Unit 6. They're in trouble.
This is Mosan. Survivors loaded outbound.
This is Corridor. Hostiles taking damage.
Center Quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
This is the Borak. Archers deployed.
Check Southwest Quadrant. Eyes on M118 fastback.
Engaging now. Confirmed in transit. CC, moving.
Jawohl. Engage.
Confirmed in transit.
This is Stefan. Approaching target.
This is Manganev. Starting attack.
This is Understood. We're in position. CC, engage hostiles.
Manganev here. We made a kill.
Corridor here. All birds showing green.
Saber here. We're at full strength.
Corridor here.
Southwest Quadrant. Eyes on Blackfoot gunships.
Let it fly.
Check Unit 9. They're in danger.
Understood and confirmed.
This is Manganev. They're engaging.
Understood here. 2 machines knocked out.
West Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Corridor here. In position. This is Understood. 2 machines left. Both damaged.
This is Stefan. Approaching target.
We're in position. Corridor here.
West Quadrant. Eyes on JSF Pioneers. Check Unit 6. They're outmatched.
Manganev here. They're engaging.
This is Understood. All machines wrecked. Send evac.
Check Unit 6. Extraction ordered.
This is Mark. Inbound for extraction.
This is Manganev. We're scoring damage.
CC, engage.
Manganev here. Starting attack.
Check Unit 9. They're outmatched. Check Unit 7. They're in trouble.
This is Air Command. Precision strikes authorized.
This is Mark. All survivors are loaded. Lifting off now.
Check Southwest Quadrant. Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on B-25 Goshawk.
This is Corridor. Engaging the enemy.
Center Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
CC, this could hit our own.
This is Mark. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
They're feeling it. Let it fly. We made the kill. Engaging now.
Starting attack.
Center quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
CC, on the move.
This is Mangonel. We are scoring damage.
CC, moving.
Check southwest quadrant. Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on V-120 Valkyrie. Eyes on fastback IFVs.
Moving out.
Units inbound on DZ. Units entering the battle space.
Confirmed in transit.
Reinforcements loaded and on call.
This is Corridor. We're in position.
Affirmative. Engage.
CC, moving.
This is Mangonel. Starting attack.
This is Untitled. We are engaging.
This is Cutie. March out the lead.
This is Cyclone. Approaching target.
This is Fermi. Hunters on the ground.
Situation critical. Use of orbital lasers authorized. Check Delta. Spike has crashed uplink. West quadrant. Hostile eliminated. Air command signal confidence downgraded.
Let it fly. CC, on the move.
This is Saber. In position and holding.
This is Corridor. In position.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
In the transit central. Corridor here. 3 birds still up.
Center quadrant. Kinetic strike detected.
This is Space Command Europa. Orbital laser strike authorized for your sector.
This is Saber. Securing uplink central. This is Mangonel. See all machines operable. We need evac central.
Corridor here.
This is Dvorak. Inbound strike target.
Southwest quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Mayday. Activating transponder. Send evac.
Check Unit 9. Evac requested.
This is Cyclone. Approaching target. This is Bitsay. Inbound to extraction.
Units entering the battle space. We are running low on reserves, Colonel. Check Unit 4. Bad engagement.
Jawohl. Falling back.
This is Dvorak. All survivors are loaded. Lifting off now.
This is Chopin. Survivors on board and we are lifting off.
This is Handel. We have the survivors that are coming in.
Check Bravo. It is secured.
This is Cyclone. Approaching target.
This is Bitsay. Survivors on board and we are lifting off.
We secure uplink.
This is Galileo. Largest deployed.
Center quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
This is Dvorak. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
This is Chopin. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
This is Handel. Survivors loaded outbound.
Jawohl. Falling back.
This is Tempest. Approaching target.
This is Bitsay. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Ready for orders.
Check southwest quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
This is safe. We're at full strength.
They are defeated, Colonel. The battle space is secure. That should teach the Americans a lesson. The after-action report, Colonel.
The strategic display is updating now. Here is what occurred. We showed martial prowess on native soil. We secured an army base. We lost control of an army base. The enforcers fought well in America.
With the equatorial drought worsening, tens of thousands of
Colonel, today your battle group will recapture Ramstein Air Base. That the enemy was ever allowed to possess it is a disgrace I will now correct.
Operation Gladius is go. Repeat, Operation Gladius is go. Units entering the battle space. Radar positioning of uplinks is confirmed. Units entering the battle space.
Voltaire here. All systems show green. This is Loire. All machines ready.
North Quadrant. Eyes on U.S. Army troops.
Confirm. On the move.
Oui. Disengaging.
Saber here. Securing uplink central.
Reinforcements loaded and on call.
Disengaging. This is Voltaire. Destination reached.
Units inbound on the Z. Check Lima. We have secured it. Transport fueled and ready to deploy.
This is Voltaire. Lost in Archer. Loire here. Destination reached.
This is Hekla. Waiting for orders.
Northeast Quadrant. Eyes on Blackfoot gunships.
Voltaire here. We've lost it all. Loire here.
Check Bravo. Hostiles have secured uplink.
Artillery fire on our position. We engage hostile.
Check Foxtrot. Hostiles have secured uplink.
This is Voltaire. Hostiles taking hits.
This is Judy. Marksman on the ground.
Check Northeast Quadrant. Eyes on JSF combat engineers. Check Unit 3. They're at risk.
This is Loire. Second machine lost.
Units entering the battle space.
Affirmative. Engage. All machines out of action. Send extraction now.
Check Unit 3. Extraction requested. Northwest Quadrant. Eyes on fastback IFVs. Reinforcements are available. Units entering the battle space.
This is Saber. We're at full strength.
This is Fermi. Marksman on the ground.
Check Unit 2. They're in trouble.
Fire, and we have no cover.
This is Bitsy. Survivors on board. We are lifting off.
North Quadrant. Eyes on Schwarzkopf tanks.
That's it! You're smacking him!
Check Unit 2. Suppressed by hostile action.
This is Fermi. Archers delivered.
Confirmed. In transit.
Check East Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Confirm. On the move.
This is Bitsy. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
You've seen...
Hekla.
Check Zulu. Uplink is secure. Transport's fueled and ready to deploy.
Don't think about the casualties.
Eyes on M23 Spartan artillery.
This is Hekla.
This is Voltaire. We've lost a drone. This is what we want!
Confirm. On the...
Check Unit 2. They're at risk.
This is Saber. Artillery fire on our position.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
This is Saber.
This is Hekla.
Units inbound on DZ.
I can help you. That's a kill.
This is Vistula. All machines ready. Vistula here. All machines ready. Artillery fire on our position.
Check Unit 4. Bad engagement. Check Unit 7. They're in trouble.
This is Hekla. All machines still in the game. Vistula here. Hekla here. This is Einstein. Panzer tanks deployed. Jawohl. Moving.
CC, moving.
This is Vistula.
This is Saber. Artillery fire on our position.
Check Delta. Hostiles have secured uplink.
Yes! We need extractions!
Check Unit 2. Bad engagement.
This is mistake. Bound to extraction.
Everyone's wounded or dead. Send back.
Check Unit 2. Extraction requested. Hostile destroyed.
This is Wagner. Get bound to extraction.
CC, on the move.
We have multiple units ready to deploy. Units entering the battle space.
This is Manganev. They're engaging.
Jawohl. Disengaging. This is Bitsay. Survivors on board and we are lifting off. This is Wagner. You have the survivors that are coming in. This is Vistula. Waiting for orders.
Manganev here. Enemy is taking damage.
Oninger here. We are engaging. This is Bitsay. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Check Unit 9. They're in danger.
Artillery fire on our position. Jawohl. Disengaging.
All birds shooting.
Check Unit 8. They're outmatched.
This is Wagner. Survivors loaded outbound.
Check Unit 9. They're suppressed.
Falling back. They're smashing us!
Check Unit 1. Extraction requested. Center quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Vistula here. Artillery fire on our position.
Hostile neutralized. Check center quadrant. Hostile neutralized. Northeast quadrant. Eyes on M23 Spartan artillery. Check Unit 7. Extraction requested.
Understood, here. Artillery fire on our position. We need extraction right now!
Check Unit 8. Suppressed by hostile action.
Artillery fire on our position. This is bomb. Bound to extract.
Units entering the battle space.
This is Rachel. All survivors are loaded. Lifting off now.
Hostile neutralized.
They've killed 2 machines.
This is Manganev. Run machine fireballs.
Check Unit 6. They're suppressed.
This is Oninger. I don't know how long my men will hold out. This is bomb. Survivors on board and we are lifting off. This is Rachel. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Units inbound on DZ.
This is Chopin. Survivors on board and we are lifting off. This is Judy. Archer delivered.
Unit land is set.
Check Alpha. Hostiles have secured uplink.
This is Space Command Europa. Orbital laser satellite.
This is bomb. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Eyes on fastback IFVs.
This is Bitsay. Commandos deployed. This is Wagner. We have the survivors that are coming in. This is Chopin. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
On the way.
That's a kill.
We have multiple units ready to deploy. Check Unit 9. Extraction ordered. Check Foxtrot. EMP spike on the way.
Manganev here. Artillery fire on our position. 0 machines operable. We need evac central.
This is Wagner. Survivors loaded outbound.
This is Chopin. Inbound to extraction.
In a transit central. Artillery fire on our position.
Units entering the battle space. Check Unit 3. Bad engagement.
This is Mike. All survivors are loaded.
This is Chopin. Survivors on board and we are lifting off.
Target confirmed.
Confirmed. On the move.
We have multiple units ready to deploy. Units inbound on DZ.
This is Chopin. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
This is Bug. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Check Unit 1. They're at risk.
This is Kepler. Surgeons on the ground.
Eyes on Blackfoot gunships. Hostile destroyed.
CC, on the move. Affirmativo, Central.
We have multiple units ready to deploy. Units entering the battle space. Check Unit 3. They're in trouble.
Confirmed. Pull back.
This is Perry. Hunters on the ground.
2 machines aloft. Ready for orders.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
In a transit central. Affirmativo, Central.
Check Unit 5. They're outmatched.
This is Cobalt. Starting attack.
CC, falling back.
Affirmative. Blast them.
Use commandos or artillery to attack hostile infantry in buildings. Check East Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Targets here. All machines are knocked out. Send the evac.
Check Unit 3. Extraction requested. Check North Quadrant. Eyes on Schwarzkopf tanks. Center Quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
They are smashing us.
Check Unit 5. Suppressed by hostile action.
This is Cobalt. They want us dead. Everything's wrong here. Send evac, Central.
Check Unit 5. Extraction requested.
This is Ringo. Inbound to extraction.
Check Zulu. Uplink is secured.
This is Segura. In position.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
This is Palm. Survivors on board and we are lifting off.
Check Center Quadrant. Hostile neutralized. Units entering the battle space.
Falling back.
Check Center Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
This is Vito. All survivors are loaded. Lifting off now.
This is Edward.
This is Palm. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Check Unit 4. They're outmatched.
Segura here. All machines wrecked. Send evac.
Check Unit 4. Extraction ordered.
This is Vito. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Check Unit 1. They're in trouble.
Silka here. All bells are up.
Check Unit 1. Evac requested. North Quadrant. Eyes on JSF Pioneers. Units entering the battle space. Units entering the battle space. Units inbound on DZ. Units inbound on DZ. Units entering the battle space. Units inbound on DZ.
Silka here. We made a kill.
The enemy has no reserves left, Colonel.
This is the Morak. All survivors are loaded. Lifting off now.
Eyes on M118 fastbacks.
This is Palm. Inbound to extraction. This is Chopin. Commandos deployed.
Check Unit 7. They're in trouble. Transports ready to deliver reinforcements. Units entering the battle space.
This is Perry. Archers delivered.
This is Einstein. Panzer tanks deployed. This is Einstein. Barges deployed.
This is Kepler. Marksmen deployed. This is Perry. Marksmen on the ground.
This is Palm. Survivors on board and we are lifting off.
IWCE signal confidence downgraded.
This is the Morak. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Reinforcements ready to deploy.
Confirmed. On the move.
farm. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Eyes on Blackfoot gunships.
This is Citrine. Ready for our orders.
Units inbound on DZ. We are running low on reserves, Colonel. Check Unit 10. They're outmatched. Reinforcements loaded and on call. Check South Quadrant. EMP blast signature detected.
This is Lockout. Holding at position.
Check Unit 4. They're in trouble. Check Center Quadrant. Eyes on Schwarzkopf tanks.
Batista here. You've reached destination.
Check Unit 4. They're suppressed.
This is farm. Commandos deployed.
Check Unit 3. They're outmatched.
This is Bud. Inbound. Returning.
Check Unit 10. Losing effectiveness. South Quadrant. EMP blast signature detected. Check Unit 7. They're in trouble. Check Unit 7. Evac requested. Check Unit 3. Extraction requested.
They're using us up.
Check Unit 5. Suppressed by hostile action.
This is Bud. All survivors are loaded. Lifting off now.
Check Unit 9. Suppressed by enemy fire. Check Unit 9. Evac requested.
This is handled. You have the survivors that are coming in.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
This is Chopin. Survivors on board and we are lifting off.
Units inbound on DZ. That was our last reserve unit, Colonel. Infantry is most effective in hard cover.
This is Bud. Survivors loaded. Outbound. This is London. You have the survivors that are coming in. This is handled. Survivors loaded outbound. This is Bud. All survivors are loaded. Lifting off now. This is Chopin. Survivors loaded. Outbound. This is Bud. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Check South Quadrant. EMP blast signature detected. Check Unit 1. Extraction ordered.
This is Bud. Survivors loaded. Outbound. This is Ferry. Badger delivered.
They've beaten us, Colonel. The Americans outfought us, Colonel. The after-action report, Colonel.
The strategic display is updating now. This is what the Enforcers Corps achieved over the past week. Colonel, you let the Americans defame your battle group. We were made to look like amateurs on native soil. We lost control of an army base. We made a poor showing on the American front. We lost control of an army base.
U.S. President David Becerra has narrowly survived an assassination attempt. His approval ratings have been declining for some time due to recent military defeats.
We have no major operations planned at the present time. Here on native soil, we will recapture Les...
U.S. President David Becerra has narrowly survived an assassination attempt. His approval ratings have been declining for some time due to recent military defeats.
eastern US. We cannot appear in Europa.